Good morning, everybody. This is Carol from TopazMoon Design. I'm here this morning to continue work on this Dainty stone dangle necklace, and I've just been randomly making the dangles from this little box of beads that I bought from Aussie Bead Supply. And at first I was a little disappointed at the size of them because I was making sort of chunkier dangled necklaces, but then the dainty ones look really good too. My Reddit friend, Aldi, suggested that I maybe try doing those little anthropology style charm necklaces. Well, I don't have any charms. I don't want to buy any more jewelry supply, so I'll just work with what I've got. And I think these necklaces are really quite cute, and then I can do matching earrings for them. And I'm also going to do matching earrings for the potato pearl and amethyst necklace I made the other day. And once I have everything packaged up and priced up, I can take it to my friend's showroom in Marrickville. I'm also here to continue our discussions about the niche lady shenanigans and how everybody on YouTube in the reseller community is now talking about it in one way, shape or form. The two girls yesterday, or the two ladies yesterday that I found on my YouTube, it just gave it to me, and I shared it with the other girls on the Reddit group. Flippin' Fabulous are now talking about it. They seem to only be, they have only a few sketchy details, like they haven't obviously been keeping up with niche shenanigans, and there are so many. Now, having said that, I'll just briefly shout out the friends that I was chatting to in JDA Collectibles live chat yesterday. I cannot remember having such a good time on anybody's live chat before. Oh my God, Dave, I was pissing myself laughing. Every few minutes you'd be like, Carol, where are you? I'd be like, shit, what's going on? It was the funniest thing. It was the funniest interactive thing. Honest to God. And all our Reddit, well, some of our Reddit friends were there chatting away. And I liked the way you were presenting your items and then just, chatting about your experiences with niche. So that was it's turning into a bit of a format now. You do your stuff, but you trash talk. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I didn't invent that. I didn't invent the do something and trash talk style. I'm sure I didn't. I'm sure it's been done. So yes, that was amazingly good fun, really. Oh, we've got to do that again soon. I'm really not prepared to do a live, and I don't show my face on YouTube. I did do that panel on Funky Town that time, but I'm not comfortable with putting my face on YouTube, really. My voice is enough. Anyway, the other day, as predicted, Nitch filmed herself talking to the camera live for 3 hours. 3 hours. Now, I don't know about you. I'm a woman of a certain age, but 3 hours of sitting there talking about yourself to the camera without needing to pee or have a sip of water or anything. She is so focused. She has a laser-like focus on the subject at hand, which is her. Me. So it started off with, oh, here's a 15% off coupon to my Shopify store. And then she launched into it. The reasons why people are talking about her. Apparently jealousy, and it really required a complete rehashing of her awful childhood. Now, I've been watching the niche lady for about, or niche as I call her, about, I don't know, 4 years since COVID lockdowns and all of that nonsense. I need to cough, excuse me. And I've never understood why she can just endlessly talk about herself. Nobody is that fascinating unless you're Elizabeth Taylor. And the accusations that she has leveled at a lot of people who made videos about their experiences or just made comments about their experiences, no, it's all them. Dana, she accuses you, Dana from Visions of the West Coast, she accuses you of messing with the foundation application and blames you for it never getting off the ground, kicked you off the board. Why? She doesn't explain why she never pursued it after you were kicked off the board. It all went to shit, apparently. She never says why. Anyway, I made notes. So she claims, after offering the 15% discount coupon at her Shopify store, because everybody wants to buy her chipped tchotchkes, that she never does GoFundMes and never begs for money. But this is an absolute lie. She got her grannies to fund her daughter's modelling school. She did a dry begging session when her son was in hospital, and people thought they were donating to his care. She was actually buying him a gaming console. And she dry begs for her power bill, her electricity. Sorry, that is power. Her vet bills. She's a dry beggar, and she claims she's not. Next point. She was trying to read a statement, but she didn't get very far. And she did say she had a couple of rough nights dealing with all the hate coming her way. But later on in the video, she says that she sleeps well at night because she has done nothing wrong. She's an absolute liar. Anyway, she accused us of trying to destroy her business and reputation, and she doesn't have an answer for why. It's the late age we live in. It's like high school social media. And she called the my daughter is about to give birth card, and they wished SIDS on the baby, the Reddit group. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All that shit that went down with Jordan on her TikTok, her Meemaw TikToks, she did all of that herself. She did all of that herself. I don't know where the SIDS comment came from, but she did it to herself so that she could blame us. Now, that's a pattern of her behaviour, getting our Reddit taken down. She'll scream hate speech and stuff like that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anyway, we weren't doing any of those things. Nobody reported her to animal abuse. Nobody dobbed her in for doing auctions on in her store when she clearly wasn't allowed to. And she always explains, she has an explanation for everything, but when you hear her explaining things, it's just a word salad. It doesn't make any sense. But in her mind, she's done with it, you know. Okay, I'll just refer to, there's too many notes. There's going to be like 10 videos in this. The backstory that she just went on and on and on with, you know, she regularly chucks her mum under the bus for her horrible childhood. I don't know. I need to cough. I'm still fighting off this cold. My glands felt a bit swollen this morning. I hope it's not anything bad. Anyway. Oh, I've run out of steam after that. So the chat was full of people getting silenced, and I just wanted to discuss the Susan Hagen situation. Nitch gave her a big shout out the other day. Oh, Susan, you're my loyal friend, blah, blah, blah. Susan, I don't know if you watch these videos. I suspect not, but I think Nitch does. So JDA reckons that she watches my, Dave said in yesterday's live, Nitch watches these videos. Susan, if you're watching, that day you got blocked out of Nitch's whatnot sale is because people were trying to tell you stuff in the chat that Nitch called you a two-faced, operator because you were also going on Julie and Chelsea's live videos. And they were trying to flag you desperately. And Niche's moderators, Melissa, your great twin, was desperately trying to delete comments before letting you back in the Whatnot sale. I think that's what went down. And yesterday's shout out to you. And then she launched into, oh, it was fake. That screen message was fake. It was AI. That's how she explained it. Susan, don't believe a word of it. But Nitch has no problem playing a voicemail from her supposed landlord saying, oh, you were the best tenant ever. Were you? That could have been anyone. So, the game continues with her. She's fielding off attacks from every quarter, but she won't admit that she's a shonky operator, and she is. We all know that. I'm going to finish. Thank you all for the support, everybody. Cindy, I'll be seeing you soon. Love Betty White. Everybody out there in YouTube land, thanks for the support. Bye for now.